The Wildlife of Our Bodies with me, Caleb Cruz.
Grace Varghese, Aaron Pope, Kayla Whitty, Ellen Wynn.
When reading Chapter 11 of The Wildlife of Our Bodies, the most obvious story that the reader focuses on is the connection between the monkey and the snake.
So anyways, we're gonna start the part no one really paid attention to, the shells.
Basically, toward the beginning of Chapter 11, the author tells a story on how Lynn Isbell looked into one of the most common ways of death in both primates and mollusks, being eaten.
Lynn Isbell focused on the work of blind scientist Vermeji, who was somewhat of a shell fanatic. Through his work, he was able to find several differences in shells normal scientists couldn't find due to his lack of vision.
His most interesting find was the difference between Pacific and Atlantic shells. Vermeji believed that Pacific shells were thicker than those found in the Atlantic, and that the Pacific shells had tinier, more blocked-off entrances along with longer spines.
In the Pacific, crabs have bigger claws that could easily break into the shells, so over time the shells became tougher as they adapted to their environment. He then took his findings to conclude that the various predators surrounding the mollusk are what caused the shells to evolve differently in their locations.
Okay, now let's get to the more interesting stuff. The monkeys and the snakes. Before we get to it, we'd like to inform you that the footage you are about to see comes from a very, very real and candid forest in South America.
Here in the old world, we see that monkeys have weak vision and have not yet adapted to their surroundings because venomous snakes were only introduced 10 to 20 million years ago. Slowly, the snakes multiplied and evolved to have better vision than the monkeys.
This made the monkeys easy targets for snakes, but similar to the shells, the monkeys evolved and adapted with their predators. Over time, the monkeys' vision adapted to become stronger. Now they could spot out snakes and warn other monkeys about their predators.
The theory that snakes evolved due to their predators is proven correct when looking at Madagascar. In Madagascar, there are no venomous snakes, and the lemurs living on the island have very poor vision.
Similar to the lemurs, monkeys living in the New World also have poor vision. This is due to the fact that venomous snakes are not as numerous in the New World, so there's no need for monkeys' vision to evolve.
Sadly, that's all for today, folks.
But make sure to tune in next week to get an exclusive interview with the monkeys that we discovered in the forest.